Okay, there we go. It's worked. Hello, YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Give me a second to just send out the live stream to everyone. I wish you guys could see these green lines. It's actually pretty funny, to be fair. Salim, I'm going to edit you. Fucking out, mute you, just so there is no shit. Right, let me send this out to the Discords and then fucking PC. Monitor keeps turning off, man. What the fuck? There we go. There we go. Right. We're good to go. Finally. Jesus. How's your week, Ginger Man? It was oh, sorry, Justice, you just got a little feature on YouTube. Didn't even saw that. One sec, my monitor's turned off again. Holy shit, this is gonna get annoying. I mean, not terrible. I mean, if you class that as terrible, price skimming your fucking stop loss and then that happening, I guess you could call that terrible. And the backup also missing, I guess you could call that terrible. But yeah, that was the only trade, to be fair. This was a beautiful trade. It aligned with everything. This was basically, we had these two levels. As you can see, we had this level and we had this level. I was only... Bro, my monitor keeps on turning off. That is so fucking annoying. I was only looking to take this trade with timing or alignment, and we had both. We had timing and we had alignment with JPYX, which, as you can see, made the move beautifully. And it also aligned with GJ, which, as you can see, made the move beautifully. But UJ did not decide to move as fast because USD still held strength because Trump was going crazy with tariffs. So USD was still kind of bullish, which is a little bit annoying, but it's what it is. Holy shit, my monitor is actually so fucked. It's turning off every 10 seconds and then turning back on. So I might not be able to re-chat as fucking often because that's a pain in the ass. Slap your monitor. Imagine if it just fucking fixed itself. But yeah, a bit annoying. I'm not that bothered though. It's what it is. It was a nice trade. It's just obviously Trump kind of fucked it. Bro, this I don't know what's happening with the setup. The monitor just decided to shit its pants. So I've just got a main monitor just flickering on and off, green lines, fucking doing disco dances and shit like that. But apart from that, it's fine. But yeah, anyway, let's get to the analysis. So yeah, starting off with Euro Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar. So let me turn. There we go. Euro Aussie dollar. I was looking for... I wasn't going to take a trade from this level, but I was going to use this level for alignment. That monitor is so distracting. Which I can't remember if it was used, but either way, yeah, I'm not really asked. We do have this level, which... will I take a trade from it? Yeah, we technically created a new structure. We've done a decent move from it. However, I don't like how close we've closed to the level. I'm guessing no fib or anything. Yeah, not really. It's kind of done the move from the 61 fib already, to be fair, as well. So this is a bit of an awkward one. I'll take this with like solid timer alignment. So if we do see a nice little, I don't know, London 4 p.m. close, I might give that a go. But it depends on how market opens. Since when is structure involved? There's always structure involved. So like when I look at levels, there's three I guess conditions. You have one which is time. So if it takes 2 weeks to come back to the level, or if it takes a day, then obviously based on that I'll judge whether it's an aggressive trade or a decent trade. So for example, if you have a break retest and price breaches and retests the very next day, I wouldn't normally take that because that's pretty damn fucking aggressive. Whereas if it takes a few days and you have a few candles in between of consolidation and then it does the retest, then yeah, sure, I'll give it a go. Then you have size, which is obviously what is the size of the move in and out. So move in, move out. Same with like this level, move in, move out. And then lastly is structure. So did it create any new structure? So again, for example, this high, I'd want price to either breach this low or create a new low and then, you know, breach and create a new high. And as you can see, it breached the low, so then this is instantly validated. And then same with here, this one, I'd wait for a breach of this or a decent pullback, or, you know, if it's chilling within this for like 3 weeks and then does the move, then yeah, sure, I'll give it a go. But as you can see, this created a new market structure, so instantly this validates this level for me. So that's the 3 conditions I look for at least. Shit. Okay, let me just get rid of that. Bro, I'm actually going to punch the shit out of this monitor in a second. It is so annoying, fucking hell. Anyway, so yeah, I'll use this probably as timing or alignment for another trade, to be honest, because I don't really like the move into this. Unless market opens here, chills for a bit, and then sees a push in. But if we see market gap up a little bit and just push straight in, obviously I'm not going to do that. Do it on live stream. No, because 100%, it's probably not even broken, and then I punch it, break it, and then I guess I wouldn't know if it was going to be fixed or not, actually. Never mind. But yeah, no, I'll see if I can fix it. I don't think I can. I don't know why it even happened, to be honest. I didn't even fucking touch it. It may be the power supply or some shit, I don't know. I just can't be arsed spending another fucking 150 quid on a new monitor. Who's more annoying, Monitor or Tate? Your haircut. You're gonna take that, Ruben. Euro NZD. This was the 50 fib, decent level, but obviously we had a bunch of mess here. This price action was not nice at all, so I was hoping for just a breach of this and a tap straight into this, which obviously we didn't see. It kind of just tapped into this mess, so is what it is. Apart from that, there wasn't oh shit, you had this as well. No, what was it? 24th of July. Why don't I have the day? The fuck? Canvas. Where do you see this thing? Anyone know? Normally it says like the day, like at the bottom it'll say Monday. Huh, this? No. This? Date format. Shit, I swear it used to say like Monday, Tuesday at the bottom. Oh well, I guess it doesn't. Well, anyway, I think this level here was last week, so yeah, it doesn't really matter anyway, but it missed basically. It was a decent fib, but yeah, it kind of missed level and did the move, so I just missed it. As in, I just missed where it was, or are you talking about I missed the trade? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that was yeah, the week before. So yeah, not really. Yeah, not bothered about that anyway. So next one is we obviously have this high. Again, that's going to be, I mean, we had a decent move in and we had technically this level, which, I mean, could have been a valid trade if you wanted to take it. I think it was 61. But again, that's a pretty small move. So, I mean, it's 400 pips. That's a big fucking move. But yeah, I didn't take that. But it did have weird price action around the level. Fuck. Didn't really give a pullback. So technically you could take this one on the back of just, you know, breach a previous, but I can't say I'm a huge fan. That is a big move in as well, and we're going to see profit taken, I'm guessing, because that'd be a 400 pip move in. So I'm not a huge fan, I can't lie. So I'll wait for timing or alignment. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Without timing or alignment, I'll see. It depends. But I guess, oh shit, I guess we're going to see it with your NZD. So maybe, well, let's see where Euro is. EU was at the break read. That's okay. EU is going to be out of the picture. Let's look at where NU and AU are. Are they close to? Oh no, never mind. NU? No. Okay, shit. There's going to be just EN and EA alignment by the looks of it. And if we look at GA, nope. GN, nope. Okay, so it's just EN and EA. So potentially, yeah, I might take one, especially if we see timing as well. Then 100%. So if we see alignment, then yeah, I'll watch it, but I'll put an alert there just in case. And apart from that, we still have this 50 fib, which I will take I know it technically missed this zone, but if then we see a deeper retracement straight past this level and a decent breach of this level, so obviously I'd want price action to do something like this. If we have some sort of reaction to that and then a move, then no, preferably not. So clean breach of this, and yeah, I'll give it a go. GA, this is, yeah, I mean, technically we breached a low, so technically that, oh shit, I did not see that setup last week. Okay, I mean, we have the 61 fib, that's chilling. I like that, but obviously we need a breach of that first wick. So 61% fib, that is a valid trade if we see a nice breach of that, but we'll see. I don't think that's going to tap next week. Okay, yeah, we're not breached the low, never mind. So that's that. And then for buys, this zone's getting pretty wide. However, that's done 217. If we now had a, I know it's getting pretty wide, but if we now had a solid breach of this, and a tap into this, I'd give it a go. Again, even if we entered at the EMA, I think you're still chilling for the take profit. It's getting close, 42. So if you went 40-40, that's fine. Okay, anything more than 40, when you push in 50, you might end up seeing a retest of this. So you could see some sort of price action like that. And obviously, if your take profit is just above, it's a little bit of a shitter. So having a 40 take profit is kind of the max. Who's still holding on GJ buy? Oh yeah, who is actually? Fuck, I'll go to that in a minute, actually. I'll go to GJ in a sec, but that is a really fucking nice buy. So yeah, I'll give this a go if we see a clean breach of the level above. So clean breach, need a breach. And then yeah, I'll give that a go. So I'll ping an alert there. And then obviously this is the backup as well. So that's the plan on GA. GN. Bro, this is absolute arse. Fucking, there's no point really doing much analysis on this, to be honest. It's still the same as last week. Nothing has happened. He did have that break retest actually on Monday, Tuesday? Monday. Did anyone take that? I'm guessing not. Wait, I'm tripping. Oh, it's that break retest. Oh, hell no. Oh yeah, I just tripped out for a second there. Never mind. I mean, it worked, but nah. I don't think anyone took that. I think it's a bit messy. Looks a little bit desperate. GJ. Okay, onto GJ. Fuck me, this is going to be a quick live stream. Did anyone take GJ 61 fib? Because I'm pretty sure... News. Ah, shit, yeah, it was overnight news. We had... I think it was fucking Chinese news, red folder or some shit like that. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, it tapped overnight. But, yeah. So, which trades did people take on GJ? Did you guys all take the EMA one, or did you also take the 61 fib? Let me see. That is some horrible chart lytics. I can't see shit. There's no point just showing me the zones. I don't know what the levels are. 38 fib break retest, beautiful. Bit aggressive, but it's going to be beautiful. The EMA is fucking so nice. So nice. Let me see. Took fuck all. There we go, that's better. Split entry on that, fair. Then you're entering on that one, and you're entering on that. Oh, bro, hell no. So you're looking to take basically every single level. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Every single one. Fair enough. I can't be arsed even sorting out my management for these trades, to be honest. But yeah, I think split entry for this one makes sense, and then going for these two individually also makes sense, since they're like 60 apart almost. Oh, that doesn't even have the EMAs anymore. Right, it's absolute arse. All of that zone. I really don't want price to go into this zone. It's absolutely horrible. So anyway, yeah, this was a nice trade that I just did not see at all until fucking the man posted it. I was like, oh shit, never mind. It's already up 20 pips. Cena, let's have a look at this. 38 fib. back up. But, yep, fair. How are you entering the first one, Cena? Because it is a weird zone, to say the least. If we ping this out, just like that. Because you have... Oh shit, it's only 28 pips. Ah, I thought it was so fucking much more. Oh, bro, chilling. You can just go 55, 55. That's more than enough. You're covering that, and you're covering the second level by 25. You can maybe even just go 50, 50. I'd rather not, but... Oh, never mind. Bro, I thought... Okay, yeah, ignore me. I thought it was much wider than... Okay, yeah, ignore me. What's my thoughts on NQ? I don't really look at NQ, to be honest. I don't trade it, at least. Yeah, I look at stocks and stuff, like general flows and stuff like that to see if we're in like risk on, risk off. But apart from that, I don't really trade them. Don't know why gold's down there. So I look at some of this shit: JPYX, US 500, US Tech, silver, J225, bonds, DXY. But yeah, I don't trade any of those. I just use them to see what the market is doing and how it's reacted and shit like that, basically. So yeah, GJ, if you are in that trade, fair play. I think it did a few pips and then kind of reversed a little bit. I don't know where your entries would have been, but let's see. So who's still in this? Hello, Gimo. Hello, long time no see, man. SETI, you're in this, and Lytix, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I wish you guys the best of luck, depending on how market opens. I don't think... Have we had any crazy shit happen over the weekend? I don't think so. Oh, you closed. Okay, fair. No, we've not had anything anything crazy. You guys have been lucky. Most weekends, Trump has waited until market closed, and then an hour after market closed has fucking said some wild shit every single time. So you got lucky. This break retest. Ooh. I'll take that. If it taps tomorrow, which I highly doubt it's going to retrace 140 tomorrow. Ukraine bombs some Russian oil. That was about it. Let's do some fucking shit. Let's have a look. No, wrong one. Headlines. Where is it? This one. Here we go. Kiev under Russian missile attack. Wait, when was the date? Yesterday was 2nd. Yeah, no, I think we're good. Yeah, I think you guys are good. Still could see some rebalancing. I really like this GJ break retest. That is actually pretty fucking nice, to be fair. As long as it taps Tuesday onwards, I'll take that. If it taps tomorrow, especially after this big ass move, I don't want it to then retrace 150 pips in a day, because that is some crazy volatility going on there. So I'd rather wait and give it a day, and then I'll give that a go. Sure. Can I ping the web? Yeah, of course. However, it does cost. I have a little free subscription at the minute because I'm an influencer. When did Trump send those nuclear subs as a response? Oh shit, yeah, I saw that. He sent 2 just to chill outside of Russia, because Putin made a threat saying if America do something, then he'll fucking ping them with 2 nukes or some shit like that. We're using their subs, or I don't know. Here we go. It might be disgusting what Russia are doing. I don't know. Had any effect on the market? No, I doubt it. No one really cares about the conflict now. Oh, here we go. So, okay, there you go. Sharp escalation of US-Russia tensions. Nothing's going to happen, bro. I highly doubt it. Look at the India-Pakistan thing. Look at Ukraine-Russia. As soon as Trump came in, they chilled. The Iran-Israel thing, the Israel-Palestine thing, all of it. I mean, apart from the Palestine thing, that thing's still fucking going on. But the Israel, Iran shit, bro, done within a few days. That's it. Trump just said, stop fucking around. So I don't think anything would happen here. And I'm pretty sure Putin and Trump are fairly okay-ish with each other. Other thing where Trump can have impact is tariffs. Yeah, I completely agree. But again, with the tariffs, they're not having as much of an effect compared to months ago. When he first came in and was announcing those tariffs, Jesus Christ, every single tariff announcement would make the markets go crazy. And as soon as like the Israel shit as well, as soon as like the slightest bit of news, that's why I started the 100 to 10k thing, because every single tweet of like a potential conflict or a potential trade deal, instant, like 50, fucking 100 pips easy on gold. Yeah, I've almost finished charts, to be fair. So yeah, I think the only thing you can really push at the minute is tariffs. But again, at the same time, I think people are kind of fed up with them and are not really having as much of an impact compared to a few months ago. But yeah, this GJ break retest anyway, beautiful as long as it taps Tuesday onwards. And then this, I don't even want to mark out, can't be asked. This one is nice, the first one actually. So I will actually fucking, never mind. That's the 38% fib, so that's a valid trade with 50 or 55 pips stop loss. Let's have a look, Tux. Gold. Okay, shit, I'll go over that in a sec. Just do UJ, then I'll go to gold. Video of it. I want to watch it, but I ain't doing that on YouTube. Nah, I ain't risking that. Hell no. UJ, obviously, we already went over this. I was looking for this first level here, which obviously did 170. I was looking to go for this with timing or alignment. And then if not, then I was waiting for a breach and go for the second one. The bottom one had timing and alignment. So it was like a A-class trade, even though the level wasn't amazing. We had 4 p.m. London close. And on top of that, we had JPYX at the level, as you guys can see. And it worked perfectly. And we also had GJ at a level. Not an amazing level, but this general zone. Way nicer on the 4 hour. This zone. And as you can see, worked perfectly. But because of Trump tariffs and a bunch of releases, USD kind of kept the strength a little bit longer. So it took a little bit longer to react compared to the rest of JPY. So yeah, it ended up tapping stop loss by fucking 7 pips and then did the move. So if I would have went 50-50, I would have obviously hit take profit, but then I'm looking at that trade and 50-50 was not feasible. Unless I was getting a low entry, which I got a pretty high entry. There was no need to give that almost 45 pip slippage space. So yeah, I gave it 40, which is completely understandable. And then obviously I had the backup here as well, which was technically the trendline duplicate as well, which is pretty nice. Obviously low to low, ping it on the high. That was nice. But again, that one missed. So it is what it is. Not too bothered. And then obviously NFP came out and yeah, it worked. So yeah, that's what it would UJ. So that's it. Done. Now what do we have on UJ? We have this beauty, and then we have these two, which aren't as nice, but they're still chilling. Oh my god. It doesn't get more sexy than that, does it? Holy balls, man. That is nice. God damn. You literally cannot get more lined up than that. Bro, let me edit my alert. Come on. There we go. Holy shit. That is nice. Let's just ping a little 61% fib. Damn, that is good. That is hot. Oh, bro, one sec. I'm trying to read fucking comments, but it keeps on turning off. Thank you, Jacob. When was the last time you used trend lines? I use them very rarely. Most of the time I forget, to be honest. Yeah, most of the time I forget. But I mean, there's rarely a level lining up with trend lines, to be honest. Very rarely you have like a level in the trend line. I think trend lines are a lot better for the people who trade non-levels. So like trend line and an EMA. So like this would be a valid trade. for a lot of people. This area here, you have the trend line. I mean, bit of a deep into the trend line, but your trend line, fib, and EMA. Some people would go for that. Just 3 stacked confluences. Fucking Tux, are you still doing that? Because I know you was trading non-levels. You used to go for like EMA and a trend line or some shit like that, right? You're not doing it. Reason? I'm guessing it's... Was it just not as good? Genuine question, Ginge. How come you trade key level over ICT? I mean, I tried trading ICT. It just didn't... I don't know, it just didn't click. I think there's no set reason. Like, I think all of us pick strategies because it clicks for us. That's it. You try one strategy, yeah, don't really like it. You try another strategy, don't really like it. You try another one, and sometimes like the logic just makes a little bit more sense. And obviously different strategies are suitable to different, I guess, lifestyles and shit. And I wanted a strategy that I could trade for the next 20 years and I could build a business and do all these other things and not have to have a set 5 hour period every day to sit in front of the charts, which is this strategy. So first of all, it ticks off that. I can do 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening. Obviously I'm trading 1 hour gold now. So I probably check the charts every 2-3 hours. But even with gold, like, and by check the charts, I'll literally go on it, do this. That's it, done. That's me checking the charts type thing. But all I'll do is I'll set my alerts and then that's it. Most of the time I won't even check the charts. As soon as I get an alert, then boom, that's it. I'll go on chart and set my trade and do all that stuff. And on top of that, that was like one of the main reasons. And the second reason is I like to understand the logic behind why things work and why they make sense. And the ICT shit, I don't know. I mean, I never really dug that deep with the ICT stuff and like, you know, the reasoning behind it and stuff. But with this, I think it was like a month or 2 ago, I started digging a little bit deep into like basically using ChatGPT in a few videos here and there and understanding why like these concepts actually work. And when you see like levels and fibs and EMAs and stuff, it isn't some niche strategy. This is like every single trader you look at on social media is using fibs in some sort of way, whether they're ICT, levels, volumes, whatever. So everyone looks at fibs. There's algos based around fibs and retracements. 38% fib is like a trend algo. What is it? It's a way of looking at the trend. Anyway, 50% is mean reversion. 61% is where like you'll usually see stop hunts. So if you're in a trend and price reverses to the 61, normally you'll see a mean reversion and a continuation, but a 61 is basically a stop hunt of that mean reversion and a continuation. And a 38 means a clean trend. So all of these are just like basic programming that all these fucking big algos and institutions trade. It's not like some set indicator, it's just basic like retracements. And the more price retraces into a trend, the more stops are going to get hunted and the bigger the spike is after you see the retracement. It's just basics. And then same with levels. Like if you look at all these levels, again, it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like it all just makes sense. And again, like the levels we look at, they're not like niche levels. We look at these levels and you'll see fucking Ruben, the ICT nerd, will also be trading a smaller order block from this level. And these just obviously make sense. I don't know, I think staying in line with where the big money is. And I don't think like, you know, the smart money and shit think about little order blocks and imbalances. Maybe they do, but I don't think they really go to the 5 minute time frame and look for fucking imbalances. I don't think they do that. I think if anything, these big players with big money will sit there swinging trades. They'll sit there in the weekly, the daily time frame, mark out the big fucking pockets of liquidity and where all the buy orders, buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity is, which is obviously around these big ass swing levels, and that's it. And they'll take trades from there. So I don't know, it's just I've been trying to find logic behind each each concept that I use. And if I don't understand the logic, then I won't trade it. That's it. Simple as that. Anyway, sorry, I went on a fucking rant there. Jesus Christ. But anyway, that's, I don't know. It just makes sense to me. That's it. It makes sense to me. And I think it makes sense in the bigger picture of trading and markets. That's it. If that makes sense. I'm trying to be on a side where the most money is. And I think if you were looking at like volume and orders and big players and shit, I think this is where the liquidity is. I think this is how they see it. Not that they may not see it like this, but obviously this is where the most orders are. Not in this fucking little imbalance order here, whatever. No chance. This is where the volume and liquidity is. And that's why this level gives a reaction. And that's why you see the stop punts get below this to then see the reaction. Holy shit, I just realized I didn't post that video. Fuck, I was meant to post it. Basically, I've started a series, a short form series. I'm going to be doing YouTube as well. But it's basically explaining all the different concepts. Has anyone been like, right, fucking, you're banned. That is crazy. That is crazy. Nah, he's like a podcast when you try to sleep. You know what, bro? You guys entertain yourself for a little bit. Here you go. You guys can control chat. There you go. Fucking hell. I'll just sit here and do nothing. Great. Oh, hell no. No. You're not sending any. I've seen the things you guys have been sending in. No chance. Oh my God, that was good timing. Jesus. Bro, I was about 3 seconds away from getting banned on YouTube. Cheers, Cena. That was quick. Fucking hell. That's crazy. Anyway, what was I going to? Yeah, I'm doing a short form series on all socials, going over every single concept, how I put everything together. But it's not like short videos. Like the first video is on levels and it's 3.5 minutes long. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I'll post the first one tomorrow. But yes, and then I'll be doing a long form series on YouTube, which I've started scripting out. So there'll be like 5 to 10 minute videos just explaining again every single concept and the logic behind it, and delving a bit deeper into the logic behind it rather than just going, here's how to draw a level, explaining why it actually works and shit. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, UJ 61 fib, nice. This is backup, which is also nice. Gold. You guys are little shits, you know. Fucking little bastards. Okay, let's delete a lot of levels here. Holy shits. Do we take this week? No, didn't. Holy shit. Anyone take any gold trades this week? Anyone? Any 1 hour or 4 hour? Oh shit, I've not even been looking at chat. Oh, fuck. I was scrolled up on chat. My YouTube is Leon Forest. Just... I'll send a link in. There you go. Shit, 1 second. There you go. Oh, my fucking monitor, man. Yeah, there's nothing really on the YouTube at the minute apart from short form videos and shit. But Leon, didn't you take 350? Nah. No, not this week. I only took UJ this week. Yeah, no, okay. So this is another one, right? 350. I don't know. 350 was beautiful, right? We had a $50 move straight into the level, and it also had the psych level and the break retest, right? Beautiful. And it was a little bit after NFP, so it wasn't as bad. Don't think so, at least. However, I don't know. What do you guys think about being risky with your trading plan? Because like that isn't my trading plan. Straight away, $50 move in. is not in my trading plan, and psych levels are not in my trading plan. Like, I wouldn't trade a level in a psych level. Like, the only thing I look for on gold at the minute is level in a fib or level in a breach of previous. That is it. Nothing else. If there's a psych level or whatever, then yeah, sure, I'll base my entry around it, and yeah, it's a nice extra, but I won't take a trade because of it. I do need to do a bit more data collection to actually see whether I should start doing that. But no psych and gold. I mean, 3350, 3325, 3300. Like, some people would take, let's say, this level also lined up with a psych level, as you can see, 3350. So you got the level and the psych level. So bump, that's the trade. Because most of us here, why wouldn't you take it? Just because I don't really have the data for it, and I don't think it's as strong compared to a level in a breach or a level in a fib. That's it. I'm guessing most people here, how many of you guys trade like a level in a confluence? I'm guessing that's the minimum for most of you guys. Just let me know if that's a yes or a no. So like level in an EMA, level in a fib, level in a fucking trend line, level in alignment. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're all the same here. And let's just see actually, yeah. How many of you not level in an EMA? Okay. Without trend line. Okay. See, what I'll trade level in EMA, level in fib, level in alignment, level in timing, level in breach. That's it. The only ones I won't trade at the minute is psych and also like a strong move in, you know, like $50 move on gold. They're the only ones I don't trade at the minute. Obviously, level and psych on Forex pairs is nowhere near as strong compared to level and psych on gold. I've found, at least. I don't know. What do you guys think? A psych level is stronger on gold than Forex. What do you guys reckon? Because I think they defo are. Okay, yeah, thought so, yeah. Strong moves in is amazing, bro. I think it's just, with the strong move in, I think it's the subjectiveness. I would trade psych if there was other conferences there on gold. So Callum, would you trade a level and a psych? It's like this level lined up with a psych level. Or would you not take that? Are you looking for something else as well? No one is doing that, blood. Okay. So, yeah, when it comes to a move in, I probably not need fib as well. Okay, so yeah, then it's just the same as mine. Because my minimum is level in a fib or level in a breach. So if it has the psych as well, yeah, cool, but I'm going to take the trade either way. But the point I wanted to make with the move in is I think it's quite subjective. Obviously with this, you can see it's just a strict fucking move in. But quite a lot of the time, let's say this, okay. My camera's going to fucking turn off for a minute. You're going to allow it. This, would you say that's a strong move in? Because personally, technically that's, you know, a $60 move, but I wouldn't say that's a strong move in because we've already had 1-2 reactions from it. For me, a strong move in has to be a move with no reactions. So if it has reactions that are from... Okay, you base it on a daily candle. But what about if you go down to the 4-hour light ticks and then there's a bunch of reactions from it? Because technically, if I go down on the 1 hour, it could be that price action within that daily candle.
Wait, so what's going on with gold?
No, we're talking about strong move in and how it's subjective and how people actually measure it. We're saying a strong move in for me is a move in with no previous reactions. So like, let's say this here, would you class that as a strong move in?
It's subjective.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a tough confluence to trade consistently. So like this, I wouldn't class as a strong move in because we've already had 2 reactions from it. Whereas this is obviously...
you collect data and you get a deep understanding of it.
Yeah. It's just I want to understand people's rules for strong move in, just to see if
what I do for it is I track the size of the move into the level, and then I just take a screenshot of it. But yeah, there's probably some more efficient ways of doing it. Did you see the shot that the guy made?
No, not yet. No. I'll have a look after this. We didn't voice chat for a few hours. I just made it as easy as long as I can see a $50 move in. Oh, bro, my monitor's turning off and on. 1 sec. I know people are printing, so they have to cash. Yeah.
Yeah, just use logic.
I don't know. I think I'm a bit weird with that one. But anyway, what I was saying is like, how, if a trade makes sense, would you guys break your plan? Or do you guys, because this trade for me, fucking beautiful trade. Naman, you mentioned this one to me. This short, amazing trade. Like, it looked fucking beautiful, but it wasn't my plan, but I knew the trade made so much sense. But I didn't go for it because obviously it's not in my plan and I don't really trade strong moves in.
But why isn't it a part of your plan?
It's just I've not really collected the data for strong moves in yet because I don't like how subjective they can be.
Okay, but I think paired with a 500 pip move, volumes died down, paired with the fact that you're on a psychological level, you know psych levels work good on gold. It's a break retest, it's a fib, but also it's got a strong backup. It's also got a strong backup. So breach of one psychological level. If 50 wasn't going to deliver the move, do you really think 33.75 would have been breached? The answer is no.
I didn't know it's a fucking fib. Didn't even see that shit.
Yeah. So not only is it
anyway,
like,
if it wasn't a fib,
you can breach of 50 improves the odds of 61. So if you know, like on the back of your mind, there's no way if this breaches the next level won't deliver, then you take that level. So,
yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, I didn't see the fib, so I just didn't fucking take it. But if it wasn't a fib, I wouldn't have taken it.
I think you should ask yourself: is it at what point does the pullback make so much sense that it's worth losing money on it? That if you take it, you're happy that you risked money on it because it's made sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Like that trade made a shit ton of sense, but I didn't take it because it wasn't part of the plan. But should have taken it because the logic made so much fucking sense, and it was a valid breach of the plan.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to get at. Like right now, I'm very fucking safe. Even if it's the best trade in the fucking world, and it lines up with everything, but it's not a part of my plan, I wouldn't take the trade because I'm just trying to stay disciplined with that. But should I have, let's say, a fucking 10% leeway where I'm 90% disciplined, but 10% of that is like, okay, if it is a fucking beautiful trade and it makes sense in my mind, should I then give myself a little bit of playroom to breach my plan and give it a go? I'm only risking 1% or even 0.5%.
Pre-anticipated. Like you should make the decisions beforehand. I think, like on a Sunday, because that's when you're most logical. You've got no emotional attachment, and that's why I literally draw arrows. It is that plan.
Yeah.
You just have to execute on that plan, and you can compare the differences. And also because you've made these decisions ahead of time, and you're just executing instead of making it when the markets are actually happening. Like just pre-fire them basically.
Yeah, I get you.
It's low liquidity in August, so it's gonna be pretty quiet. I think gold's just gonna trend down.
Gonna be fun. Where is it? Lytix, economics nerd. Where do you think gold is going? Let's see.
Yeah, Lytix is getting bare smart, bro.
Yeah, Lytix has been fucking reading. We also have a new economics guy, by the way. On a serious note, we actually have the new guy in economics. I don't even know how you say his name. Abu Baker. He's a little economics whiz, and he's the new Raheem basically, because Raheem's fucked off because he's now got a life and he doesn't have enough time for Discord. Now, on a serious note, Raheem got like a fucking job at some financial place, and he can't really talk about the markets too much, which is GG, fair play. Neutral gold still, macro view still long, but but Thunder is still strong for USD. So
then why would you be long for
macro long but long USD? So you're saying gold up or gold down? Copy Twitter.
Leon, what do you think?
Oh mate, I don't have a fucking clue. Like I said, my fundamental knowledge isn't exactly there right now. I've not been keeping up with shit. I was meant to fucking catch up this week, but I've been a little bit busy. Oops.
So basically what's happened is dollar's been strong and resilient for a couple of weeks now, but last NFP came in at a big miss, and also they revised the previous NFP lower. So not only have you got a big miss, you've got the previous few being refined, changed lower, and also unemployment was a bit higher. So that on the back of a couple of months of, like bullishness narrative, I think that's why you saw a fleet of money into safe assets. That's why you saw yields are down, because there was a rush into bonds.
Sorry, just on defensive mode there.
Yeah, but that's why you're in gold. But I
I'm
think
not safe
it's
at all,
just
you
price
fucking bitch.
setups at the start of the month. So I would assume it's, midterm downside for gold.
Here we go. Here's some analysis, guys.
Wow.
If you want to read.
Bro, Tux can't read, bro.
Bullish. You can't actually read.
He's dyslexic. Do you not know?
That is shit. Ah, bro, you've been fucking nerfed. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's
unlucky,
got text
mate.
to read. Text to speech.
Crazy. Oh, you can read. They flick his shit up those ways. That's why he's a farmer, bro. Anyway, apart from that on gold, nice little 4-hour break retest, beauty. This one's not too bad. And then we have that one's a bit shit. 1 hour. Even a 1 hour slacking a little bit. I think these are both valid 1 hours, to be fair. Oh, beautiful. Please, gold, come down. They're both nice. 33 and 14. They're both nice.
Wow.
Ping alert on that one. That's if gold just chills and fucking comes down straight away. I mean, either way, we've got a bit of $4 slack. They'll still line up. That's about it, really. Thank you, Cena. Let's have a look. Oh, you bro, right? You're banned. That's crazy. No chance. Cena, if I actually get my YouTube fucking whatever timed out or some shit, you're actually gone.
Bro, why would it get timed out for showing a picture of Hitler, bro?
Bro, I talked about fucking a few weeks ago. I talked about the Kremlin, and the next day my YouTube video got fucking removed in some countries. Crazy. We gotta talk about the Kremlin and Putin and said some shit about them. So I'm on a fucking watch list at the minute. Legit one. Okay. Yep. 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 Not as much of a fan. But yep. I don't know, that level just isn't amazing. Unless we see a clean breach of this one, then yeah, sure. Yeah. Shit, wrong one.
375.
Which fib is valid here? Not the best. Fuck. Feel like we're going to have to force this fib a little bit. Fuck it, we'll give it a go. Yeah, that's nice with a psych as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the buy and the sell and lock, both of them. Bam and bam. Nice. Leon, no, I'm not unbanning that word. It's like someone asked, is the N word allowed? I said no, and they're like, why? What the fuck? Why? Why do you think it's not allowed, you fucking idiots? It's a trade in Discord.
Oh, the whole idea of racism is racist. Oh yeah, I already told you this. Yeah.
That's why you have to be equally racist to every race, and it's not racist.
Yep.
There we go.
I think it's all about the intention. Everyone makes racist jokes. Like,
see, racism is just if you no, racism, what's the definition of racism? It's like if you have more hate towards one religion than another or some shit like that. So if you're equally racist, you're not racist. You
Okay, I'm just a
equally
bit more
hate everyone.
racist to Jews, but apart from that, I'm
Okay,
equally
bro, we're on
racist.
YouTube right now, you fucker. Alright, okay. I heard gingers are bad at trading, Leon and Tate. Okay, Justice, do you want me to get the fucking... Okay, buddy, one sec. Okay, my fucking monitor's turning off. Oh. Jesus Christ, you guys don't have to talk some shit in this voice chat, man. I ain't even finding that picture. I think we have more messages in this voice chat each week than we do in the entire Discord for the week. I don't know, Ben. We're just... Leon, why you get... No. Was that to do with... I don't know. Because the MCR chat means Satya, isn't it? I don't trust Cena. Fucking idiots. Right, okay, that's about the charts on YouTube. I'm gonna